What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So it's been maybe a week or so, I don't really know. I'm doing a lot of minor things. We have a new family member. First off, his name is Blue. All right. Oh, we got a dog. Blue, come here. Sit. Good boy. Yeah. So we got a new dog, and I organized the tools a little bit more. Yeah, I started a Hot Wheels collection too. You know, kind of nifty. We got an NSX, Supra. This was one of Pappy's, and this was like a Camaro. My dad owned a Camaro, so. And then these are just like replica ones. But hey, what are you doing? So if you haven't seen, I've been posting shorts, at least, letting you guys know what I've been doing to the car. Alrighty, boys. So at my car now, we have a few more problems. Okay, few new problems. Yeah. So for starters, my battery is dead. I looked at the date, it's a 2019, so the fact that it's 2023 makes a lot of sense on why it's no longer holding a charge of my car. We now have even more problems. So I don't know if this is just because the battery isn't working, but neither are my mirrors, and that goes for every single door. And same with my four-ways. My four-ways now only turn on my right turn signal, and it also has now changed a few other things within the, not even in here, but my AC still needs to be recharged and fixed. But besides that, I'm pretty sure that's like all the issues, at least the new wave of problems that we have, you know? So basically what I'm trying to get to today though is I have new brakes and rotors coming in. As you can see, I've already removed two of my lug nuts on both sides, but there are new calipers back there. Well, not new brakes, and those are some rusty ass rotors. So I bought some new ones coming in today. And as you guys can see, I also replaced one turn signal, two turn signal. Now let me get back to this bitching dog. No one's out there, bro. No one's out there. Alrighty, boys, so it is now stopped raining. It is afternoon, so we got the setup now outside. We got a C-clamp, you know, a few of the lug nuts that I've already taken off from a few days ago. The rotors, brakes, some WD-40 brake cleaner. We got some grease caliper for the brakes and whatnot, all that good jazz. I don't know how rusted shit is, so I did bring some sandpaper out here, normal wrench. This was the old turn signal that I replaced. I don't know why, but I brought it out because that's the new one. Doesn't look as good as this new one. I'm gonna need to polish that one up a tad. But a new one is a new one, and this one is that one's better than this one. No matter what you say, I don't care. I got my car jacked up and just got done spraying brake cleaner on it. And as you guys can see, these calipers are pretty rusted. So I'm glad I'm replacing them. Or not calipers, the rotors are pretty rusted. The calipers are actually in really good condition. I'm pretty sure they've been replaced recently. Just off of the look at them, but these brakes gotta go too. So the first step, I got to remove this, I believe, and a few other things. At least that's what it's saying over here in my book. So we're just kind of going by that and some previous knowledge on other cars I've worked on. So yep, let's try to get this caliper open and get these brake pads out. Alright, so it's a little bit bright out here, but with a little help of a very, very big thing and another small one, we got the caliper off, and I already started removing the brakes. And I don't know exactly how good a condition these are in. This other one seems absolutely choked though. If I slide this out, so this side goes in like so. I'm also doing this just in case I have to look back at video. But these where the fuck's the pad, bro? Compared to these, bro, this has so much more padding on it. But those we can put just down there for right now. And now we got to get out the impact tool to get 1, 2 out. And then this should slide right out, and then we can put on the new caliper. But yeah, besides that, looking around, so far we're off to a good start. Alrighty, so quick update. I got the caliper out. It is really in bad condition. Not exactly terrible though for 35 years. So let me get this new one out. Alrighty, quick little comparison. Brand new, used. but the difference for sure, man, is like night and day. Oh man, like it's all rusted and stuff too. Already new rotor on, looking pretty sniffy, man. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Goes well with the new caliper. So with that said though, we come over here, let's grab our brakes. Alright boys, so it has been a bit since you've seen me on camera. It's been about 2 weeks. We had some things pop up, but it's okay, we're gonna fix it, you know? It's been a shithole. I've been finishing up school and whatnot, and now that's finally done, this car's in full fucking focus. So keep that in mind, but let's get there. Don't get me wrong, this looks like a mess right now, okay? But I'm gonna organize it all, and it's gonna be very nice, okay? Me and my dad picked up this thing. My work has these, and I was like, yo, this would be awesome to buy. Wow, I have bins of tools to go through still. So coming out here, you can see the beautiful Accord, you know, and all of its amazing value. So, first problem recently is this hood alignment. If anybody has any advice on how to make this better and make this better, because the bolts are like bottomed out. Like this is as far back as this can go, so it doesn't go back much farther. And I mean, it locks down, and I had to fix this hood. I don't know if y'all can see because it's kind of bright, but this is like a hood latch right here. Had to replace that. And then recently, like I said, I took off the front bumper, and I also took off the front bumper mount. I sanded this down, and then I sprayed it down with this like rust stuff. So it looks like brand new. I mean, it's a little bit dusty because it's been out here with the pollen and whatnot. But either way, it's in good condition now. A little bit of recap. We got the door handle on, you know, that's nice. So as you guys can see, I have a shit ton of tools right now in the car. Oh my God, is it hot. I definitely need to put this up today on my dashboard because of how hot it's gonna be. But as you guys can see, I'll even pull up that side. Actually, I can't even pull up the side no more, but you guys can see that right there with all the rust carpet. There used to be a shit ton of rust, and I'll even be putting photos and whatnot while this is going. But I fixed that all up, and all of underneath there is now good. Like it's bueno, you know? I just need to put the seat back in and figure out a few more things, because I was looking underneath like all of like here too when I was peeling back the carpet, and there's like no rust up through like any of them there. But right here, we have tried literally fucking everything to get this bolt out, bro. From like getting these kind of socket sets to fucking like, oh, don't mind the Gorilla Glue. I had to Gorilla Glue some of my carpet back because it wasn't fitting exactly. Shit, we've tried hammering it. I've tried literally taking it off with one of these. Fucking everything. We've tried sanding it down with brush wires. We've tried putting a hole in it and then twisting it with something else. Yeah, it's literally just rusted the hell in there, and we're gonna have to drill out a hole here and just re-thread it. But that's okay. And yeah, let me go underneath the hood real quick. So, looking at the engine bay. So the next thing that is happening is this radiator is going to be coming out. The reason for it, it's not good. Like, it's already fucked. That's not even me like doing that. Like, I pushed this back. This was out like this when I got it, and I was just like, I don't want to see that. let's just push that back, you know? So a new radiator is already on the way, okay? And that is good. I'm really hoping I'm not gonna need new tubing. And I can just run with the old tubing. Eventually, I want to replace all the tubing, but right now I just don't have the money for all of that. And my main goal right now is to get this thing onto the road. In our wheel wells, so this goes for both sides. We are going to be redoing some of the suspension, okay? So I think the last you guys saw was me replacing these rotors brand new. They are still brand new, but I ran into a few problems, and the problems are going to be fixed very, very soon, within like the next few days. So these screws right here on my rotor are not on that side. Nothing is holding it in. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. All right, so that is getting fixed first. Second off, if I lift up the caliper, you can see there's a clip right here, okay? The clip's not up top, and that's no bueno, okay? That is needed, so I bought myself new clips. Also, while I was doing this job, I had a few of my friends help, and I'm not even mad, like, at all, really. But they did snap a brake line, and it's duct taped right now, but I do have a new brake line on the way. It's a learning experience. I've never bled brakes before, so that's gonna be a new one. Other small little things are like, the windshield washer. I don't know exactly how this even got snipped, but it definitely did underneath here, because this is where it's at, and it's supposed to be down here. And I gotta get a new one of these too, because this is also kind of like messed up, but that's besides the point. Another thing that happened is my battery died. I recharged it, and literally 4 days later, it just died. Like, my car wouldn't turn on. So I had to go out and buy another battery, which ran me back a good bit, not even a good bit of money. It was a cheaper battery. It was like $130, I think. But I mean, at the time when I had to buy that, it was like the last 2 weeks of school, I think, which is recently what I've been dealing with. And money has been tight because with school and my work, I can only work up to like, I think 28 hours. But now that school's out, I'm able to work up to 44. So my hours and my money are going to be set. And this car is going to soon look amazing. I was thinking about engine swapping this car and manual swapping it, but I'm realizing that is not a good idea. So this car is the first car I'm building. And I've done a decent bit of work, I like to think, within the amount of time and the amount of money I've had. But, you know, there could always be more. And since this is going to be my daily driver, I think it's just best to leave it as is, as reliable as I can. And then after this car, I save up for like another beater. I don't even know what beater. You guys can give me recommendations on what to do next. After this, but right now my main focus is getting this like road legal, registered, and inspected and everything, you know. Oh my, it is so bright out, bro. It's like 95 degrees, going on like 97, I think, today. It is so hot. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it kind of stock now that I'm really thinking about it. I definitely want to get into engine and transmission swaps eventually, but for the time being, I don't think that's really plausible, mainly because like I am working in my backyard, you know. Talking about working in a backyard, for safety, I did install these bricks. As you can see, that's where the car jack's on, so it's not on actual dirt. It goes the same for this side, and it has enough room, these extra bricks, for the jack stand, so when I jack up the car or anything like that, I got them there. And as you guys can see, I still got some rust I gotta take care of, you know. I gave this one an extra coat and that one down there just to be sure, but yeah. If anybody would also know how to get custom tail lights, okay? I want to get custom tail lights because I think it would look so fucking cool with this car. But as you guys can see, more bricks here, and if I walk over to here too, more. I got a few more right there. So this car it's supported, but suspension parts coming on the way, radiator on the way, and a few other small little quirks and screws are on the way. And oh my god, am I gonna be happy, man. The goal is to have it by the end of summer, but everybody knows how cars are, and that shit doesn't always go to plan. So it could be longer, it could be sooner, Lord knows, and I'm just along for the ride, you know. So yeah, I think it's a good start though, you know.